Let him in. Well, what do we have here? Why do we have to have a conversation about rent-to-own stuff? Listen, you didn't think there would be anything suspicious about you buying a $3,000 furniture set and they only told you have to pay $10 a month? You thought, oh man, this is a sweet deal. It is for them.
Excellent.
But listen, guys, we're going to jump into it because there should be no reason. Let me say this very clear. There should be no reason why you should be doing rent to own, especially after you see this video and you see how much they're really charging you. Listen, you may not like this video, but it's going to save you money. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. We're trying to get to 200,000 subs. I can't get there unless you guys hit the subscribe button. If I give you any value from any of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. Also, too, guys, you know what I'm about to say. We have a newsletter. And this newsletter is free, completely free. How can you beat free? You can't. You can't beat free, guys. And then if you need any type of financing that deals with commercial properties or investment properties, I'm your guy. I've been a lender for almost 20 years. I can assist you with that. That information is in a pinned comment in the description, guys. Let's jump straight to it. Rent to own, rent a center, errands. We can go on and on and on. Renting rims. They all have one thing in common. They're meant to drain you of all of your money.
I need my payday.
See, you couldn't afford those items by themselves, right? You couldn't afford it. You didn't have $2,000 to $3,000 just sitting in your bank account to spend on furniture. So you said to yourself, how can I do this? I got it. I'm going to go with their financing. But let me tell you this. Their financing is predatory.
Oh, no.
I know. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I have to clear this up. It's not financing. That's the rule. You can't say it's financing. We have to make sure that we're clear here. It's leasing. You're signing a lease purchase agreement. You're renting the item week by week, so it's not financing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. But you see the ridiculous in that game, right? Because your money is still your money. The amount of money that you pay doesn't change no matter if it's financing, renting, leasing. They're still going to charge you 300%. That's just the math. That's the math that they give you when you add up the $10 a week and all that other stuff. Yeah. When you add it up, it's 200 to 300%. But it's leasing. But listen, maybe I'm jumping ahead of myself. Let me just explain to my viewers. I probably should have done this in the very beginning, but let me explain to what rent to own is. Renting to own is exactly how it's said. You're renting something to own it. So if you wanted to buy a cup, right, and you didn't have enough money to purchase the cup outright, and let's say the cup was $20. What rent-to-own places do is say, hey, you can't pay us all of the $20 now. How about you pay us $3 a week? $3 a week for 20 weeks. For you to have the pleasure to own this cup. That's what Rent-A-Center and Aaron's and Rent Rims and all these other guys do. And people eat it up because they see the low price. They see the low price of $10 a week, $5 a week, $20 a month, and they think to themselves,
Shut up and take my money.
And no matter how many times they've seen doors kicked in, no matter how many times they've seen Rent-A-Center knock on people's doors, no matter how many times you can share the agreement and say, look, they're charging you 300%. People still say, Orlando, it's the best.
That sounds good. I'll have that.
Now, y'all might not agree with me on this, but this is the best place to go when you need some furniture on a low-income
We're not
budget.
gonna agree.
And that is Rent-A-Center. If you know, you know. Now, I don't know about
We
you,
know.
but I can't always afford to
We know.
walk into a brand new furniture store and drop a couple racks on a new bed set or a new couch or a new computer, new washer and dryer.
Yeah.
My money ain't built like that. So when I need something new, I go right on up the street to Rent a Center and I pick me out something.
Now listen. Why make up a scenario when you have the scenario right in front of you? So let's go ahead and pull up what she just showed us and let me explain to you how this is a horrible idea. Let's take a look at it. It says here, $68.78. That's the weekly price for a bedroom set. Okay, so right now you can see that the price, if she bought it in cash, it would be $3,125.73. But the total cost with the financing, the leasing, it is $4,745.82. That's a $1,600 markup. A 52% markup to be exact, guys. If you add that APR up, it's about a 95% APR.
That's crazy.
100%. I mean, come on. Does that sound like a great deal? I mean, she said it herself. She doesn't have enough money to stack up the cash to buy it. So you're going to pay a 52% markup and 100% APR.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
So the question is why couldn't you do this if you saved? I'm just asking for a friend. I know everybody wants everything today. I know everybody wants everything right now. But how much money could you have saved if you just waited? How much money could you have saved if you said, I'm going to plan this out. I know I want to move out at X amount of time, and this is when I'm going to start saving. I know it's not sexy, and I know everybody wants to have the money just to pull out of their account, but let's live in reality. You know this earth. Let's live in this reality. 60 to 70% of people live paycheck to paycheck.
Fact.
So you need to get out of that fantasy world. Most people do not even have $2,000, $3,000 in their savings account. So what does that mean, everyone? That means that we have to work to do this. It's just magically not gonna happen. This isn't just something that people do. People just don't say, you know what? I'm gonna need this money for a rainy day, so let me save it. People don't do that. So you have to work to get to that point. You have to budget. You have to save. You have to get your credit together. You have to be intentional with planning.
You have to think, young brother, about your future.
Just think about this, guys. How much of what I talk about has to do with discipline and planning? A lot. But I can hear you in the back right now. Someone's saying, Orlando, it can't be that bad. And Rent-A-Center, these rent-to-own places, they can't be that bad. What if I showed you someone who worked there, someone who went to go take back furniture? Because that's what's happening. Furniture is getting repoed. And this isn't anything new. This isn't anything new. But during this stressful economy, the numbers are going up, guys. People are saying, maybe rent to own isn't that bad. Maybe I'll just do this for a little bit. What happens when your time and reality of time collide? They come knocking and they want their stuff back.
Where my money?
Man, I gave Aaron your money.
So I worked for Aaron's Furniture for about 2 weeks, and what they do is absolutely criminal. So some of you might be familiar with how they, loan out furniture and people make weekly, monthly payments on it.
You heard the word loan.
They also have, computers, electronic, shit like that the average person in poverty cannot afford, speaking as somebody in poverty myself. So, for example, first and foremost, my first day on the job, we had to repossess a washer, dryer, and love seat from an 85-year-old couple who literally had nowhere to sit. They were sitting in their living room. I didn't know what was going on. My coworker was like, "Oh, we've got a return," which was code word for repossession.
Yes.
And we had to take their washer, dryer, love seat, and couch, and they were literally sitting on a wooden stool by the time we left. It's like, man, they're 85. They deserve to sit on it. It's like they should give they should have given some wiggle room because it was like the day after they missed their payment. Also, it's like, it says price, total price, cash price out the door, $800, for example. Or it'll be like, or you can make 70 payments of $20.99, like $20.99 a week for 72 weeks. So you end up paying like exorbitant
I want to take
amounts
that
of
deal
money for. the same piece of furniture that somebody would pay, you know, a fifth of the price for if they bought it outright in cash.
So, sir, did you hear what he said? So he's saying that the items and the furniture and the things that they sell there, that it's overpriced. That the items that they're selling it to you for a huge price. A huge markup. Is that what he's saying? Oh, man, who would have ever guessed?
Hello?
And guys, listen. You guys, I understand it. You're paying $10 a week for a couch. Listen, the customer service is spectacular. These guys come straight to your house, knocking on your door saying, hey, you missed a payment. Since you missed a payment, how about we help you out and take your stuff? Excellent customer service. I mean, why wouldn't you expect that? You paid so much for the couch, right? Listen, guys. This is the reason why I have conversations. I say, you may want to read the fine print. When things seem too good to be true, maybe they are. You've heard the saying, there's no such thing as a free that What do you think this is? You think this is your free lunch? Oh, man, let me tell you, that free lunch is 300% interest. Lease, I mean.
Pay me my money.
Also, with furniture repossession, it comes from, you know, not to sound judgmental, it comes from the grossest homes. The grossest, most dilapidated homes, like the grossest schmeth homes. Not to sound judgmental, once again, you know, I believe addiction is a disease, you know, and I've struggled with it myself. But I do not want to go into a schmeth home where I can't breathe without tasting it on my tongue and just wanting to throw up everywhere. And I told that to the manager who fired me for a very forced me to resign for a very arbitrary reason. I.e., I wasn't capable of lifting a 5-person love seat onto a 3rd floor apartment in Section 8 housing. That's a thing. Like, we would be delivering living room sets, dining room sets to people in Section 8. Like, that's not okay. Those people can't make it. It's like we delivered an 80-inch TV to somebody up at the top of a mountain in a trailer with no other furniture. Like, the company knows, and it's just...
Well, I mean, do they really know? Listen, guys, I think that they do know. You know how I know they know? Because if you look at the positioning of these type of facilities, the rent-to-owns, they're not in great neighborhoods. Listen, and I know people about Orlando, don't you start. It's not. Let's talk about the reality. The reality is rent-a-centers, errands, they're always in proximity to neighborhoods that they can take advantage of.
So somebody had to do it.
I mean, that's just what it is. You can look at the demo, and you know how I know? Because I'm a real estate guy, and real estate guys, or anybody who does real estate, you look at these things. You go, oh, okay, woo, man, there's a Whole Foods there. Okay, this is a good area. But then you see a rent-a-center, and you see a check cashing place, you see a liquor store, you see all of these things, and you go, oh, well, I obviously crossed into the wrong neighborhood. So if you think that these rent-to-own places don't do feasibility studies, they don't do studies to say, hey, what is the income of this area? If you don't think they do that, they do. But see, this is the reason why videos like this are so important. See, because I'm trying to get the message out there that just because these guys do feasibility studies and they say, oh, look, we can see where our services can be used, where we can take advantage. Here, my point is don't worry about them. You can't control where they put their establishment, but you can control using said service. And that's who I'm talking to. You. The person that thinks that this is a great idea, that this won't set you back more than anything, and it will. I understand that some people may say, Orlando, Well, I mean, it's better than having an empty house.
You crazy?
I would argue with you. I will have an empty house before I do a rent to own. And who's going to tell me different? This is my home. And if I had to choose to have a bare apartment versus paying 300% interest, I'm going to choose the bare apartment.
To this day.
But guys, listen, this is the problem. These guys listen to just about anybody. These guys listen to a guy online that says, I'm here to help your credit, but do this. Don't forget to do this. A guy who is supposed to help you fix your credit is telling you to go here. Listen, you got to listen.
Not go buy furniture until you hear about these 3 sites. The last one go crazy. All right, so the first site we got is called Buddies. Basically, what they do is rent to own. So after you make a certain amount of payments, you'll own the furniture. Everything you need. Couches, TVs, tables, PS5s, everything. You name it. All right, so a lot of y'all probably know this one. It's called Rent-A-Center. So what they basically do is rent to own you furniture. Pay it over time. Once you finish making the payments, you'll own it. Best part about them is if you end up falling short on your payments and you can't afford it anymore, you can simply turn it back in and it won't hurt your credit. The last one we got is Aaron's. They don't do no credit check, free delivery, and you don't need a penny to get started. So go check these sites out, and if your credit sucks, comment.
What do you mean by if my credit sucks? I mean, like, I can't make this stuff up.
Man, I'm dead.
A credit guy telling you that your best options are to do rent to own. That this is the way you get your credit up is to go to these places. I just don't understand it. And then on top of that, what's going to happen is someone going to say, well, of course, this guy knows exactly what he's doing. I mean, he's only 22 years old. He may be younger than that. Younger than that. How did you get your credit up, sir? Your credit just got activated. Let's be real. But he's an expert. And the expert is telling you, go to Rent-A-Center.
I like it. That's genius.
But listen, I got you. You need another person from inside to tell you, hey, the math don't make sense. If you go ahead and you get into these agreements, they're taking advantage of you. And they're saying, hey, listen, you may not want to even get into this arrangement because we will come and get our stuff. And then we're going to resell it. They're going to resell it. For 300% in addition to the 300% that they got from you. Make it make sense to me. You're selling dirty furniture. Dirty furniture. I'm sorry, it's cleaned up furniture. Reselling it back for another 300%. How could you go wrong with that?
Monica, I come across some dumbass working their job, fool. So I understand everybody want to lease something. Everybody can't just buy the shit straight out.
Explain.
Right, I get it. That's the whole point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rent to own places. You know what I'm saying? But why in the would you go rent or lease some shit out thinking you only got to pay $10
That's a good
and
question.
that you own it?
That's a good question.
How the you think they blessed your dumb ass by letting you lease it for $10? And you set up the either weekly or monthly payments. Whatever they come up with, you agree to it. How the you think you getting a stackable washer and dryer for $10? And that's it. And your monthly payment's only $50.
Yeah.
Now you got a balance of $5,500.
And see, this is what I'm talking about, guys. When things are too good to be true, they are. That's just the way this world works. If something is too good to be true, you need to definitely look at it harder.
You've been bamboozled.
Someone comes to you and tell you, like this guy just said, a stackable dryer for $5 a week. That doesn't deserve a side eye. That doesn't deserve a, let me look at my finances and see. Let me do some research before I go ahead and sign on this dotted line. Let me do the research. Why isn't that the case instead of, hell, let me sign on the dotted line before I even do any research. If you say it's $5 a week, hey, that's all I need to know. Good to go. Deliver it to my house tomorrow.
Don't be a fool.
And guys, listen, the reason why I'm even making this video is because I've been getting emails. I've been getting DMs from individuals, and they all have one thing in common. People in this economy making the most ridiculous decisions because they're pressured. They need money. They're trying to figure out how to clean up the mistakes that they made 4 years ago, when they made bad decisions in investing, when they made bad decisions in buying a house, when they made bad decisions in that car, or bad decisions in that crypto. Whatever it is, they made a bad decision. And they're trying to either make up for that, and they're cutting corners saying, well, maybe I know I need a furniture set. I know I need these rims. I know I need whatever. How about I get into a subscription? Because this is what this is. This is a subscription. This is the OG of subscriptions.
Garbage.
And if you continue to put yourself in this scenario, it's a hole that is extremely hard to dig out. These guys are taking your furniture. They're ruining your credit. Then they're charging you an amount that they know you cannot pay. Let me say that clearly. They are charging you a fee that they know you cannot pay. The system is set up so that they can take the furniture from you. And then what's going to happen? You're not going to be able to get any future furniture, and you're stuck with them. You are stuck with them because your credit is now ruined.
He got cooked.
But anyway, guys, listen. I could talk about this forever, but my point is it's going to get worse before it gets better. Please do your research. Please save. Please budget. Please, let's get your credit together if you want a financial future. So if you like videos like this, please watch our Patreon. We do exclusive videos over there. You will love it, guys. Also, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, and get you into your first rental property. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.